Listen to me, Carl Cox, every Tuesday on Ibiza Sonica Radio from 8 until 9. And then on the Sunset Terrace at Space.
Pues sí, estamos en directo, gracias Carlos Sens por estas horas de radio. Hoy martes 20 de julio, a esta hora en punto 8 de la tarde, recibimos a Carl Cox en sesión, preparando y ultimando detalles para que todo salga bien y para que sea una de esas sesiones históricas a las que nos tiene acostumbrado el amigo Carl Cox. Hi Carl Cox and welcome to Ibiza.
Hey, thank you very much. It's been fantastic, I tell you, to come back here once again for 2010.
9 years.
9 years straight, you know, at this club for the residency at the Space, and it's just been fantastic. The support from the people has been amazing from all over the world, and we're still here with a positive vibe, but the music also still continuing to progress into something even more, you know, funky and soulful, and has meaning, and just it just brings people together, this sound, and it has done for years, and here on the island it's a proven fact that, you know, this music is something which is our time, it's what we're about, it's what we want, and it's what we want to enjoy, and we're living our life by this situation right here.
Absolutely, because it's 9 years joining your own party, but it's much more years in Ibiza, no?
Yeah, for sure.
How many years in Ibiza?
Well, we worked out that it's roughly 24 years.
24 years
that I've been coming to Ibiza. So next year will
long way, no?
Next year will be the mark of 25 years of Carl Cox in Ibiza.
And sure. The 10 years of the party.
Yeah, and 10 years of the party. So it's 25-10.
25-10. That sounds good. Okay, what's the plan for the show, Carl?
Wow, yeah. I mean, there's so much great music around. It's unbelievable. I have some new music also from Carl Cox's new album. Oh. So I'll be playing and presenting some of that for exclusive here for you guys at the radio here, and also obviously Intake Digital is now alive and well and pumping. So you're get to hear some new music from that. Just so much more. You know, some good Latin house and some good tech house and some really good vibe flavors. There's not enough hours for me right here.
1 hour is nothing for you, I'm pretty sure. Okay, just have fun and enjoy your time in Ibiza Sonica, and of course enjoy the night tonight at the Space, okay?
Sí, muchas gracias.
Venga, vamos a ello enseguida. Carl Cox en sesión, aquí en directo desde Ibiza Sonica Radio. También os anunciamos a los que a esta hora estáis conectados con Sonica que podéis ver esta sesión a través del Facebook. Os tenéis que hacer fans del Facebook de Ibiza Sonica Radio, buscando en el Facebook Ibiza Sonica Radio, y a partir de ahí recibiréis un player por el que podréis ver esta sesión en directo, podréis oír y ver a Carl Cox en tiempo real. Será aquí enseguidita.
It's Carl Cox here, and you're listening to Ibiza Sonica Radio on 95.2.
Pues sí, Carl Cox celebra La revolución continúa, The Revolution Continues, y lo hace aquí, como no, en Ibiza Sonica a modo de pre-party, anunciando lo que va a suceder esta misma tarde y esta noche en Space Ibiza. 9 años de fiesta, 9 años de Carl Cox en la isla de Ibiza, presentando pues su propio evento, donde además ha invitado a grandísimos artistas, como no, todos ellos grandes productores y disjockeys, a que participen también de esta revolución musical. Carl Cox. Bueno, siempre 2 canales arriba, enérgico en la mezcla, divertido donde lo haya, Carl Cox hiperactivo. Aquí está en directo desde Sónica. Esta noche además se reúne con un buen equipo de expertos en sonido tech house europeo como Fede Legrand de Flamingo Nights o Mark Knight de Tool Room o Nicole Moudaber, así como Mr. Doris, Spook Up y Angels of Love. Hoy en Space, Carl Cox. La revolución continúa. Un montón de cosas han pasado en el invierno de Carl Cox. I can't forget the last season at the end of the summer. I saw your agenda for the whole year.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, people don't understand how much traveling we do and how many gigs we actually do per year. It's quite astonishing how much we do work. And the thing is, I mean, we only do it because we love it, you know.
No. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
No way to do one person. Must be like 3 or 4 Carl Cox around the world or something. No, it's just one person loving the music and loving each gig.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this year already I've been playing in Sarajevo, and also I got to play some parties already in Germany and in France and of course back in the UK as well. I've been playing some warehouse parties, Shake It for Leon Bushwhacker in London, which was amazing. And basically last weekend was at Tea in the Park in Edinburgh. Very wet and very muddy, but amazing. I mean, people had such a good time, and then I got to play an after party at the Sub Club. So much going on, you know. And then I end up here every Tuesday for the next 12 weeks, doing the Carl Cox the Revolution Continue with all the DJs, which is just amazing. I mean, so far it's been so positive. It's just been great to be able to come back to this island every time I go away and to see the people still really up for the music and the atmosphere and the party. It's just great.
At the same time, you have time to relaunch the Intec record label.
Yeah, well, the thing
by plane, thinking by plane, when you're traveling.
Yeah, the thing was, Intec was away for at least 3 years, and there was so much good music still out there by the next generation producers that I just couldn't ignore getting behind the next step. And as some records you hear today are from the producers and DJs that are creating the next step. So for me, I'm really excited about that, you know, of what happens. I mean, at the moment, people see it as a strange kind of tech house sound, but eventually they'll get into the next kind of wave of new music, especially coming from the next generation. It's just phenomenal how much output there is from people who are inspired by what we've done over many years, and for them to be able to now think to themselves positively, okay, we're going to create something now, and for someone like myself to get behind that, it's a big one for the producers and DJs for
Actually,
sure.
It's not the best time for record label, for music business, but it's the best time for music.
Yeah, creatively, it's just amazing. From a business point of view, it sucks because everyone's sharing and downloading, and you know, you're not making much money. But to be honest, I mean, it's you know, money will come eventually. I think the idea now is just to feel happy about your creation, and if you can get it heard by millions of people through the media of what we're involved in now, that's fine.
That's
Absolutely
fine. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cal Cox live from the studio. Cal Cox live tonight, Space Ibiza. Y saludamos como no a los que nos estáis viendo a través del Facebook de Ibiza Sónica o el propio Facebook de Cal Cox. We say hello to everybody in the world right now, listening us live and watching us live on Facebook, Ibiza Sónica Facebook and Cal Cox Facebook. Y por supuesto a todos los que estáis viendo Ibiza Channel, gracias al equipo de Ibicam aquí presente recogiendo buenas filmaciones en directo de lo que está sucediendo. Igor Marijuán presentando a Cal Cox en el estudio de Sónica.
la hora en que vienen las cortinas blancas en la noche profunda, cuando el lecho trastornado de las montañas, abierto a mirada desaparecida, espera algún gigante, espera algún gigante de más allá del horizonte, desaparecida, espera algún gigante, desaparecida, espera algún gigante de más allá del horizonte. La furtiva se sienta, se duerme la furtiva. No hagan ruido, dejen descansar a la furtiva en una esquina de esta página. Teman que se despierte usted, mas más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro que se golpea contra los muros, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro que se golpea contra los muros. Tema en que muere, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro que se golpea contra los muros, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro que se golpea contra los muros. Tema en que muere, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro que se golpea contra los muros, más enloquecida que un pájaro, más enloquecida que un pájaro que se golpea contra los muros. Tema en que mueren, tema en que pulverice todas las ventanas rotas, tema en que se esconde en un ángulo oscuro, tema en despertar a la suspira dormida. Tema en que pulverice todas las ventanas rotas, tema en que se esconde en un ángulo oscuro, tema en despertar a la suspira dormida.
Algo nos encanta de Carl Cox es descubrir cada año por dónde va esto de la música, siempre con su punto de vista particular para interpretarla. I'm talking about music, about, putting some names, about definition of music. We remember like 5-6 years ago it goes from tribal to electro to minimal to all together where we are now.
Yeah, I mean, listen to what's happening here with this record here, Eastern Promises, this one's called. It's brilliant, the combination of using the Eastern European sounds and then putting your Balkan sounds and putting them together with tech house or techno music. It's just brilliant, you know.
It works, no?
It is working, and people are smiling when you play this type of records, and you know, and the whole world's getting connected now by this type of music and hearing this type of sounds coming together. So yeah, at the moment it's really exciting. I mean, we have gone through so many different genres of sounds of music, like techno, minimal, broken beat house music, all sorts of dubstep and everything, and still it's still evolving into something creative, and that's what I like about what we're doing. It's still fresh, sounding good, and people are making some real exciting records right now that I can't ignore them. I have to play them. So,
I remember last year about talking about the same thing about music. How do you develop a set, a right set on the night? It was mixing such a different styles between electronic music styles like techno or minimal or house all together. I feel this year like it goes that you can mix even more with different genres like Balkans or Latin or classics.
Yeah,
all together, no?
Yeah, what it is now, for a lot of DJs, they're able to stretch their legs and play longer sets, so they can actually really dive into the record collection now and really pull out the classic records, which still sound brilliant today, even after 20 years when they were first recorded. For the new generation today, they don't even remember those records, but when they hear them, it sounds fresh and new. And for us, it's like, oh, that's 20 years, but for them, it's like, wow, what is that? It's new. It sounds brilliant. So we always knew that the music that we was involved in many years ago was always great, and it still sounds great today because it stood the test of time. So me as a DJ and well, not just me, but a lot of DJs are able to do longer than 2-hour sets. So we can play minimum 4, 6, 8 hours because we have such an extensive collection of all types of different music within the sound of what people are dancing to. It makes for an exciting DJ, and also we get more self-satisfaction if we're able to do much longer sets.
Yeah, that's the key. Absolutely.
For sure.
To have the possibility of mixing everything all together, from the new stuff or the classic stuff, different styles all together, you create a trip, no?
Yeah, and that's how it should be. I mean, as a DJ when I started, I played from the beginning to end every night. So, you know, to do like 2 hours was like, what's that?
That's nothing. Bueno, pues esta noche Carl Cox estará junto a Fede Legrand, Nicole Noubader y Mark Knight en Space Ibiza. The Revolution Continues. nos habla acerca de la situación musical. Hoy en día, pues la verdad que es un placer hacer las sesiones por la cantidad y la calidad de música que hay y la posibilidad, además de mezclar diferentes géneros y estilos.
Days I tried to hide all the hurt I felt inside, holding on to what I thought was right.
And we say hello to all the fans of Carl Cox on his Facebook page. All the fans, we say hello live right now on the video on Carl Cox 24/7. Es la magia de los nuevos medios, está sucediendo en directo y en tiempo real en Ibiza y lo estás viendo desde casa. Esta noche, si no vas a Space, te pierdes una buena. Carl Cox hoy visita los estudios de Sónica, 1 hora de sesión en directo. At the same time that Carl Cox is traveling and relaunching the Inter Records, he's also producing and creating a whole album.
Yeah, and it's now finished at last. I can quite happily say this is one of the tracks that you're hearing now. It's called "Come With Me," Nexus, and it started off as live as an instrumental, which you're hearing now. And we do have a vocals, and we will be performing this track live also when it comes to next year when we're releasing the album. So many of the tracks that you're going to be hearing will be also with the idea of performing the music.
Next year is the release.
Yeah, we'll come out in March, April next year after the Winter Music Conference in Miami. So we'll do a showcase for Ultra Music Festival. I mean, this is all really, a lot of information which I'm giving you now, but this is what we would like to do in the future for sure. In case Lynn is listening.
Lynn, mwah! Esto es parte del nuevo álbum de Cal Cox que saldrá el año que viene justo después de la Winter Music Conference de Miami.
Ibiza Sónica 95.2 FM.
presentaba a Carl Cox. Qué momentazo hemos tenido aquí en el estudio tan bueno. What a song!
Yeah,
melodies.
Really, for me, it's this is where where my heart lies when it comes to making music. It has to have some sort of meaning, and it has to touch people in such a way. I mean, my music can be as hard as nails at some points and as beautiful as a summer's day. On the other side, and in between, there's a middle ground which makes everyone move. And these are just a couple of examples of music to expect on the new Carl Cox album. And by the way, it's called All Roads Lead to the Dance Floor. So it's the idea that everyone comes together with the music that I've created from this album. And
after the revolution, no?
After the revolution, yes. Once that's done, and then all roads lead to the dance floor after this, with the new album to come.
Let's celebrate it, no?
To celebrate for sure, because it's been a long time coming, this album. This is my 4th artist album now, and I'm very proud of this. And I've been working with 2 fantastic producers also in Australia. One guy called Josh Abrahams and another guy called David Carboni. And between all 3 of us, we basically sat there to create some unique conceptual Carl Cox music, of which I'm very happy to be working with these guys also. And for me, it's just given me a very good energy to make more new music also to come. So this is just the beginning of the next wave of Carl Cox music for the future.
Oh, that sounds wicked. Carl Cox está presentando lo que va a ser su nuevo material producido en Australia con 2 jóvenes productores. Se lo están pasando realmente bien. Y bueno, esto es una muestra del nuevo sonido de Carl Cox, lo que será su próximo álbum a la venta el año que viene. Esta noche Carl Cox, The Revolution Continues en Space.
FM. Ibiza Sónica. Cultura de radio.
Now we can see the concept of the new album of Kyle Cox. Wow, now we can see that how much fun did you spend doing it, no?
Yeah, for sure. It's coming through with the music now of where I'm at, you know, and I want to see the floor moving, pumping. I want to see the arms and the hands in the air, and I want to see smiles on people's faces based on what they're listening to. And this album has got many features like that on this album. There's also some drum and bass on the album as well, and some drum and bass, and also some dubstep as well.
So it's not a mixed concept, no? It's just track by track, no?
Track by track,
well, song by song.
Yeah,
let's call them songs.
Yes, songs. No? Yeah, let's call them songs because
not track.
Yeah, because my last album when I didn't do this, I made it into a mixed album. Everyone complained. So song by song this time.
Ready to play. Well, actually, that's yours too, no? It's another Latin experience.
See, yeah, I decided that I wanted to make a Kyle Cox Latin track.
Oh, of course, you have to.
So we basically called it Latino di Sentimento.
Ready for the girls?
Absolutely.
Lo que sonaba era el adelanto del álbum de Carl Cox. Ahora mismo llevamos más de 1000 telespectadores, más de 1000 personas que están siguiendo esta retransmisión en vídeo a través de Facebook. More than 1000 people in this non-announced transmission by Facebook right now. So the people is online.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, new media of Facebook has just been phenomenal over the last 2 years. I mean, more and more people have joined Facebook and found a lot of their own long lost friends and things like that. But not only that, it's a great promotional tool to let people know what you're doing and what you're up to. And you don't have to say too much. You just say, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm seeing this person, I'm seeing that person, and I meet you at the end of the gates or something. You know, it's brilliant that we're able to now have it streaming. And of course, you know, we have Ibiza Sonica Radio app for the iPhone too, and you can obviously hear the music anywhere in the world as long as you've got 3G.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's use the technology. It's right here. Bueno, pues decimos ahora a todos los espectadores que nos siguen a través del Facebook, haceos fans del Facebook de Carl Cox, Carl Cox 24/7 o de Ibiza Sónica Radio. Hay un player instalado. Pulsando al play, ahora mismo nos veis en directo. Continúa la revolución esta noche y puedes participar de esa revolución musical con Carl Cox y con sus amigos en Space Ibiza. Hoy además con actuaciones de grandes amantes del sonido tech house a nivel internacional como el holandés Fede Legrand, a quien conocemos gracias a Flamingo, a su sello discográfico. También Mark Knight, el dueño, amo y señor de Tool Room Records. Nicole Moudaber ha estado todo el veranito aquí en Ibiza haciendo fiestas en SBB Hotel, y a nivel productor, pues a nivel producción, pues está produciendo últimamente con Tania Vulcano, con Joe Miles, entre otros. Como no, los italianos locos Angels of Love, Mr. Doris y Puka Up, completando el line-up para esta noche de martes 20 de julio, Space Ibiza. Busy winter, I guess.
Yeah, busy doing remixes.
New stuff.
I came armed and ready for to come here today with some new music from me, for
all
sure.
All your weapons.
All my weapons. For the revolution, of course. I mean, this mix you're hearing at the moment is a track called Usual Times. I did a remix here for these guys, and I really enjoyed creating this mix, and I love it. And the next track that I'll be mixing will be another Carl Cox.
Let's call it songs.
Yeah, song. The next song is by Miguel Bose, and I've had the honor of remixing one of his records, and this is just phenomenal. You wait till you hear this next remix. I love this record. There's nothing that I have in my record box that sounds like this song. So, not this mix. The next one, get ready.
Okay. suena está producido por Cal Cox. Esta noche Space Ibiza.
Ibiza Sónica. Cultura de radio.
Cox, the revolution continues at Space tonight. How do you feel Space this season, Carl?
Yeah, well, Space really, I mean, from the opening party was already set the standards very, very, very high on what is to happen this year, especially with the car park this year was phenomenal. But I mean, the whole place was just fantastic. I mean, the sound system in the main floor is amazing. They really have tweaked the sound system in all rooms actually, and also make a nice decoration also in the club. So it's a really nice place to be, Space, for sure. And for us, for Tuesday, it's just been phenomenal. People have really enjoyed all the rooms, including the Sunset Terrace, of which I play for, in fact, in 1 hour.
Early.
Yes. People arrived very early to enjoy a Carl Cox session there on the terrace also, which is a bit more of a more houseier sound. But it's been a very positive move for Space to spend a little bit more money, and of course now they're going live with the new night on Thursday. Come together, having live artists now playing there, which is also very amazing. And this week they have the almighty Left Field, live, full band, everything. That's going to be phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to going down and being a punter for once.
Sure, it's quite important to take care about these kind of events, because it's not usual to have them in Ibiza. I mean, we have last Friday Lauren Garnier at Amnesia, a live concert. We have some really interesting things that we cannot miss at all. For sure, Let's Feel on Thursday Come Together is one of these.
Yeah, for sure. It's just, I mean, Space now is now they over the winter season they make a stage for the bands to perform, and also they had to readjust the sound system to fit the live to make it into a live venue concert for live bands to perform, and it's proven to work very well. And the people that's been down there over the last 2 weeks really enjoyed that concept too. So it's very positive. Space is just a club which is always evolving and into the 21st century, and for me, I'm glad to be a part of that.
Absolutely, when you're friends, because it's we see the lineup for the summer and.
Yeah, it's a mega lineup, and every year it just gets better and better. I'm very proud of what we've achieved over the 9 years for sure, and to get to 10 years with the DJs that we've had over the years. We're going to look to be bringing back some of the legends of what started our night, like Michel DeHay and of course DJ Vibe. He was there from the beginning, of course, Marco Bailey, and so in the early days we had these DJs. We're going to look to be bringing them back for the 10-year anniversary. So wow.
So the residents, the new residents like Kume, Nick Fanciulli or Youssef.
Yeah, well, this is the next step, because I mean I've been resident now, Carl Cox at Space, for the last 9 years, and now it's me allowing now for other DJs to come through and have their shot of basically playing their music to the people that want to see them more. So, I mean, Numek last year was amazing, so is Fanciulli, and so is Youssef, all playing very, very strong right now. And for them to be playing for us for at least minimum 4 or 5 times in the season is great. They can really develop their sound and their fan base to the people. And for me, and it's not just about me, it's about everyone else that I try to support.
It's about the revolution.
Absolutely, and it continues all the way through this evening, and of course to the end of the season. The revolution continues with Carl Cox at Space.
Thank you for coming. Have much fun tonight.
Thank you, muchas gracias. It's been fantastic to be able to play my music to you guys, and I'm glad that you enjoy. For sure, you will be having copies of the new music and also remixes to come as well.
Please. Carl Cox, thank you. Have fun. Chao.
Muchas gracias.
Qué buen tipo, sí señor. La verdad que nos encanta su actitud, siempre nos ha caído extremadamente bien, nos ha apoyado muchísimo, nos ha ayudado. Un tipo excelente al que le deseamos toda la suerte del mundo esta noche en Space, en la revolución que continúa con buenos amigos. Hoy Fede Legrand, hoy Mark Knight, también Nicole Noudaer, entre otros. Y desde aquí también, como no, despedimos a todos los que nos habéis estado viendo y oyendo a través de Facebook, el Facebook de Carl Cox, el Facebook de Ibiza Sónica y por supuesto a todos los espectadores de Ibiza Channel. Gracias a todos, la revolución continúa esta noche en Space. Carl Cox se queda un tema más. seguimos un poco más. Aquí el amigo Carl Cox que se apunta a continuar. Just one track more, ¿no? Yo sé igual.
The revolution. Please, one more. Come on.
Imagínate si Carl Cox me pregunta si puede pinchar una más, ¿no? Pues claro, como una. ¿Cuántas quieres?
Hola Ibiza, soy Carl Cox y esta noche en mi fiesta en Space. Venga. Bueno, pues hasta aquí este programa, ya te digo, 1 hora de duración. No te digo placer compartir con Carl Cox estos momentos. We wish you the best, the 9th season. Thank you.
Ibiza.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, obviously, to be here for the radio and also to be back on the island. An absolute pleasure, and I'm really pumped up to be playing for tonight for sure. But Nicole Moldova is obviously playing before me. Last year she only played 1.5 hours, and this time I gave her 3 hours.
Actually, she's got such a big and how many releases in the last 2 months? It's like, I think it's going to be a showcase of her because it's got a lot of releases with such a good artists like Smoking Joe, Tania Vulcano, among others, no?
Yeah, she has a really extensive collection of great remixes and also for her own music as well. She's just going to shake the room.
For sure, yeah. She's expecting this gig.
Yeah, she's
1 year.
1 year before. So she's ready, and I'm ready to hear her music, and I'm sure everyone else is as well. So I'm really looking forward to hearing her. Of course, Freddie Legrand, of course, and Mark Knight commanding the terrace, and Uncle Pucker Up and Mr. Doris. I mean, we have such a great team of DJs.
All the friends there.
It's amazing, and of course, Angels of Love as well representing. It's brilliant, and tonight, muy fiesta for sure.
Mucha fiesta. Bueno, pues Carl Cox que se despedía de todos vosotros diciendo que esta noche va a haber mucha fiesta con los artistas invitados, con Nicole Novader, con Mark Knight de Tool Room, con Fede Legrand y con el resto del equipo. Así que familia, un placer estar aquí con vosotros. Enseguida conectamos con los compañeros de Kumaras. Hasta aquí esta hora con Carl Cox. Join the revolution. Vale, ya directamente vamos a conectar con los compañeros que están en Kumaras. Cambiamos de asunto después del jingle.
Live streaming at Ibiza.
Mixing.dj Electronic Music Magazine.